Today is the beginning of the rest of your life, and it can be scary. This is an evil, unfriendly world. You only live once, so do what inspires you. Take advantage of opportunities, and don't be afraid to screw up. Forget that your IQ test showed 90 points, or that you couldn't connect 9 dots with 5 lines without lifting your hand. The only way to do this is to go beyond what you are given, to think outside the box. So don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to make big mistakes, and dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just fantasies, and they eventually lead to disappointment. Dream, but also set goals for life, for a year, for a month, for a day. I try to set goals for myself every day, and understand that to achieve these goals, you need discipline and consistency. You need to work on them every day, not just on Tuesdays or several times a week. There should be a plan for every day. They say we don't plan our misfortunes. We are unhappy because we don't plan. Hard work works. Successful people work very hard. And remember, just because you're doing more doesn't mean you're doing more. Don't confuse movement with progress. My mother used to say that you can constantly run back and forth and not run anywhere. Keep striving, setting goals, and progressing. It doesn't matter what kind of earnings you have. You can't take it to the grave with you. The Egyptians tried, but they were just robbed. The question is not how much money you have, but what you do with what you have. We all have different talents. Someone will become a doctor, someone a lawyer, a scientist, a teacher, a nurse. The most selfish thing you can do is help someone. Why is it selfish? Because there's nothing better than the pleasant feeling you get when you help. Not decorations, not a house, not cars, but the joy of helping people. That's where success lies. Finally, I pray that today you will put your slippers under the bed, and when you wake up, you will have to get down on your knees to get them. And once there, say thank you for the benevolence, mercy, understanding, wisdom for parents, love, kindness, humility, prosperity, and peace. Say thank you for what you already have, the true desire in the heart of each of you. Whatever it may be, whatever you want to grow, to help people, to earn money you can have, declare it, work hard, and when you get it, give it back to the world. Help someone else rise, teach someone. Don't just strive to make money, strive to make a difference. I've come to the conclusion that the only valuable thing in life is what you risk for. Nelson Mandela said, "It's boring to play small and settle for a life smaller than it could be." You've probably been told, choose something to feed yourself with so that you have a backup option. If the main option does not work out, I will rely on faith and not on something secondary. I'm using the basic option, and even if it doesn't work out, I'll at least see where it leads. Reggie Jackson has made 600 strikeouts in his career, more than anyone in baseball history. But they don't talk about it. They talk about his home runs. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 unsuccessful experiments, and the 1,000 and honest is a light bulb. Every failure is a step towards success. You need to take risks. First, you will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You'll lose. You'll embarrass yourself. And that's okay. Failure is inevitable. At the beginning of my acting career, I auditioned for a Broadway musical. It was the perfect role for me, except for one thing. I couldn't sing. In front of me, the guy sang like Pavarotti. They told me, "We'll call you back." They didn't take it, but I did not give up and did not switch to a backup option. You will be rejected over and over again. There's a saying, hanging out near a barbershop, sooner or later you'll get a haircut. The question is, do you have the strength to survive failure? Secondly, if you don't fail, you don't even try. To get something you never had, you need to do something you never dared to do. Les Brown said, imagine yourself dying, surrounded by the ghosts of unrealized potential, ideas that you didn't dare, talents that you didn't use. And so they say, we came because you could have revived us, but now we have to go to the grave with you. How many ghosts will be around you when the time comes? Don't sit still. Give everything. Time, talent, prayers, gifts, because you'll never see a U-Haul truck behind a tombstone. Life will never be a straight path. Taking a risk is not only trying to get a job, but also knowing what you know and what you don't. It is an openness to people and ideas. The opportunities you take advantage of the people you meet and love. Your faith, that's what defines you. Don't hold back. Give everything you have. And if you have to choose between the main and backup options again, choose the main one.